Cops are entrusted with upholding the law, but what happens when their misconduct is exposed for all to see? Here are 4 times when dirty cops who got humiliated on camera.
You need that in.
There it is.
Your name, your date of birth, and your address.
Sir.
Hey.
I told you I wasn't giving it to you. Well, I took it.
This is Officer Donald Paul Genovese from the Ogden Police Department. On November 29th, 2022, Officer Genovese, accompanied by Officer Devin B. Taylor and several other officers, responded to an anonymous call regarding some squatters allegedly living inside a home that had been foreclosed for quite a long. After the officers arrived at the scene in Ogden, Utah, they encountered a 78-year-old individual named Rand Bream and her 75-year-old wife, Vera Bream. Watch how the situation is about to escalate.
That's what I am. Hey. What can I do for you, sir?
So are you guys supposed to be here?
Supposed to be where?
This house.
Our kid just came from the garage.
Your kid came from the garage?
I just came from the garage.
Yeah, is this your residence?
Yeah, that's my house. That's my garage.
Okay,
What are you doing?
we got a complaint that this house was foreclosed on?
No, the house isn't foreclosed on.
Alright. You guys mind hanging tight for a second?
Well, I've got to go.
Where you gotta go?
What difference does that
It's closed
make
to
where I gotta
occupancy?
go?
So, yeah, you guys should not be here.
What do you mean I should
So
be?
there's a closed to occupancy,
I was back in the back.
well, for this property.
No, it doesn't
Closed
say
for
that.
Yes, it does. It's on the front door. Partner just told me that. Hey! Shut your car off.
No!
We need to get this settled.
No!
Sir?
You're trespassing.
No, get out of the car. Come on. Come on. Out of the car.
Now, what's with you?
We're getting down to what's going on here, all right? We got a call.
I am leaving. I've got a place to go.
Hey, it doesn't matter. We got this to take care of right now.
What is this? Am I under arrest?
No, sir.
Am I free to go?
No, you are not free to go. You are detained right now. We're trying to investigate.
If I'm not under
what is your
arrest,
name?
I'm free to go.
No, you are not. You are detained right now for investigation.
For what?
Ma'am,
What investigation? For hell's sakes, you dumps!
if you stop yelling, I'm trying to explain to you. We got a complaint from the neighbor. Said his house has been foreclosed on. No one should be here.
It has
You
not
guys
been.
are here.
It
And
has
there is a no occupancy sign on the door as per my partner there.
There is a sign on the door.
So
And what makes you think I've been in there?
that's the property. No trespassing.
Yes, that's my sign I put up.
So you're the owner of this property.
I am.
What is your name? You got a driver's license on you.
I do.
Can I get that from you?
I'm not driving.
You were just driving.
Not on
I
the
need to-
streets.
Sir, ma'am, I need you to stand over there.
The officers claim that Mr. Bream shouldn't be at the house as it has been foreclosed. He also stated that there is also no occupancy sign on the front door. Watch what the officers are about to do.
Okay, you have to identify yourself.
You need
It's
to
required by
identify
law. It
yourself.
doesn't matter if you're
I don't have to identify myself.
Yes,
I don't have to say one damn thing
you
to
do.
you.
That's fine.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I have the right to remain
Because
silent.
guess what? Maybe you're not the owner, and we don't know that. If this was your house, you would want us to investigate, right? If people are hanging around your house, maybe you're some random person. I don't know that.
Maybe I am.
Okay, so we're gonna figure that out.
I will show you my driver's license.
Perfect.
I will not give it to you.
Okay, you need that in.
There it is.
Your name, your date of birth, and your address.
Sir,
Hey.
I told you I wasn't giving it to you.
well, I took it.
Handcuffs. Okay, we're gonna put these in touch.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
Okay, this is
Stop. This is ridiculous. Stop grabbing. Stop grabbing. Do not grab me. Let go of me right now. Let go.
Let go of him.
I'm not grabbing you. My God, man. You son of a... Ow!
Man,
Do not do that.
Look, come on, just hurry up. It is very fun.
You bastardizer!
Get away right now. Get back or you will be arrested.
He's dead!
Get back or you will be arrested. Right now. Get in front of your car. Now!
Hurry up! Let me out of here. This girl. You tell me I can't breathe. Can you got me? Will you do something? Yes, something. Help me up.
Hold on. There you go.
Officers forcefully grab Mr. Bream's driving license without his consent. He, in response, tries to get it back, but the officers push him to the wall of the house, throw Mr. Bream onto the ground, and handcuff him. His forehead starts to bleed as he gets up.
Okay, let's get him up.
Get on your knees and stand you up, all right? 1, 2, 3. Stand up, sir. All right.
Okay, you got my driver's license. You know who I am.
Need him?
Can we go put him on the hood of our car or have him? We're gonna have to give him a call or something a while ago. Just move him out of the way. For my
What
body.
do you do?
We're coming out this way.
We don't know who was there. Still under on the phone with them. They just sent him.
We're coming out this way. Sit right here.
Yeah. Now what is it you want?
Told you several times.
We told you several times to identify yourself. You wanted to fight. We're trying to investigate what's going on.
There is nothing going on.
So, if this house was foreclosed on, you're
No,
not
it
supposed to be
isn't.
here.
It's not foreclosed on.
All right.
I pay the taxes on it. And it's not foreclosed.
Okay. So since you're saying this is your residence, are you the owner,
I
renter?
am the owner.
Your name's on the deed?
It is.
Okay.
It's under a trust. And I am the trustee.
All right, go. So medical's on their way. Come check out the cut on your head and get you cleaned up.
And
And we'll see what they say. You need any further treatment?
I don't care about the treatment.
What we do, we need to make sure you're all right. That was a pretty hard
well.
fall that you took.
I would be all right if you hadn't thrown me down on the ground.
All you had to
beat
do,
me up.
all you had to do was comply with what we were asking.
Look, I'm a 78-year-old man. And you guys had to throw me down on the ice and the pavement and bust my head open.
Well, that's what happens when you try to grab me and.
I didn't try to grab you.
well,
Hey, we're talking. Let's just talk. Doesn't help.
I wasn't trying to grab you.
Yeah.
Now what are you doing to my wife?
They're just talking to her.
It's just a tough.
Of course she's upset.
Oh! Oh!
Not gonna fight when these come off, are you?
Fight? How the hell am I going to fight? I'm a 78-year-old man.
Just grab the post right there, Mr. Green.
What?
Get this handcuffs
Grab
off
your post. Get the
Pull out
cuffs
the
off.
post. We don't want you to fall.
All right. You guys really ought to be proud of yourself.
Mr. Bream is issued a citation for interference with an officer. He is uncuffed, and the officers leave the scene. On November 22, 2023, Mr. Bream filed a federal lawsuit against the officers involved in the city of Utah. Mr. Bream's rotator cuff was injured and requires medical attention in the future. If you think these were the only cops who got humiliated on camera, wait until you watch this next case.
Well, I'm going to check and make sure. Watch out.
But no, I don't know. I don't
touch me.
I don't
Back
give
up.
you consent.
I don't give you consent.
This isn't your
How
personal property.
not?
Move.
This is Officer Crawford from the Waite Park Police Department. On February 5th, 2024, Officer Crawford along with Officer Abel were on patrol late at night. They noticed an open garage door at an upholstery business in Waite Park, Minnesota. The garage was open because the shop owner's brother, Hunter Clems, was inside with his car, trying to fix it so he could drive it home, as it had been broken down. Watch how the officers reacted when they saw the open garage door.
Police department! Come to the door.
Action, please.
Wouldn't call myself police if I wasn't them.
What's up? Oh, sorry. I thought you were one of my buddies. Man, I'm sorry.
No, man. I came by, saw the garage open. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm working on my car. I can't leave until I get fixed.
Okay.
You scared the out of me.
No worries.
I was over there drilling, so yeah.
Is it just you here?
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay. You have permission to be here, or is this your shop, or?
Yeah, I have permission to be here.
Okay, is it your shop?
No,
Or
it's
you
my,
work?
it's my buddy's shop. But
It's your buddy's shop?
But I work here and I'm allowed here. I have a key here. So
Okay.
I'm doing the transmission on my, well, something on the transmission on my car. So
Okay.
I'm not allowed to, can't really leave.
I gotcha. I gotcha. You got your ID on your bud?
No, I didn't commit a crime.
Listen here, man. What I'm saying is, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. There's an open door. You're inside. I'm asking for your ID. Just let my bosses know, my boss, who I'm talking to. You're not in trouble.
You don't need to ID me.
Let's
Exactly,
not,
I'm not
hey,
in trouble.
Hey, let's not do this.
So here's
the
wait,
point?
wait. Here's part. I'm assuming you work here, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say you don't. What? No, just
You
hold
guys
on.
are going to give me the whole rundown and then
No,
try
no.
to give me the ID
No,
myself for no
here-
reason because I
here's-
didn't commit a crime. I'm inside of
It's
private
more. It's more than
property.
just a crime, man. You work here, right? Let's say we find the store open, no one in here, or it turns out it's burglarized, and I have to contact someone.
But it's not. I'm not committing a crime. You don't need my ID.
Cool.
Wait.
That's how it is.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yeah, it is.
Charles David
I have
Robert,
rights.
802. It's not about rights, man. It's about you're in a
I'm
shop.
not committing a crime.
We don't know that.
Well,
Or we call the owner. We figure out who you are.
so what's the crime? Suspicion?
Huh?
Since when is suspicion a crime? Or
Well,
when
say-
is we don't know that a crime?
Officer Crawford asks Mr. Clems to identify himself, but in return, he refuses to do so. The Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution protects against self-incrimination, which includes the right of citizens to refuse to identify themselves if doing so would incriminate them. Observe what happens next.
What we're doing is we're going to make it
You
a
guys are
bigger thing that needs to
disgusting.
be.
Get out of here. Look at my freaking license plate number. God.
Absolutely.
You guys are disgusting. Get out of here. You don't need my ID.
Well, we're going to go down a road we don't really need to go down, man.
God.
Yeah,
Why do I need my name in your system any more than it has to be?
It's just you work here. Let's just make sure that you do.
How are you going to prove that I do?
Huh?
How are you going to prove that I do?
Well, I can always call the business owner in the
have
morning.
fun. He's
Right?
not going to answer because he's sleeping.
Okay, I can call the business owner in the morning.
Okay.
I can give him your name,
Okay.
and he says, "Oh yeah, he works here. No problem."
What's
And
the
we're
point
done.
of that? You ain't going to call it in because there's nothing going on.
But then say you don't work here, right?
He's going to call it in that his shop's been with.
Yep, and then
So
I know
right away in the morning.
and then I know who was here, and I can
I don't
add
have
him.
to help you with your investigation.
Perfect.
It's on my
Perfect.
rights.
Okay. Well, I'm going to check and make sure. Watch out.
But
Watch
no,
out.
I don't know. I don't,
touch
gi-
me.
I don't
Back
give you
up.
consent. I don't give you consent.
This isn't your
How
personal property.
not?
Move.
What? How? You don't have the right to do this?
I do.
No, you don't. What are you going
Is
to
it-
check for, dude?
Who else is here? Just you?
Nobody.
Okay.
Dude, you don't have the right to do this. Get out of here.
It's not your personal property. I'm going to make sure nothing looks burglarized in here.
Oh my God. You don't have the right to do this.
I
dude.
absolutely do, sir.
Nothing is burglarized.
Okay.
Get out of here. I did not give you permission to be in here.
Well, you don't have to give me permission.
Yes, I do. You can't just come into a private property. Get out of here.
Copy. What was that name again?
You can't just come into here for no reason. I didn't commit a crime.
Say it again.
I didn't commit a crime, so you can get out of here now.
10-4. Hunter?
Yeah.
Easy enough.
Yeah,
Have a good
cool.
night.
Thanks for violating my rights.
It's not your rights. It's
Yes, it
private
is. It's my rights. This is private property. You
It
can't
is
just
a
walk
private
in.
business at 2 o'clock in the morning. You're in
Private
here,
business.
And
You
you,
get
and
that?
you will not,
Private
and you will not
business.
identify yourself.
Private business.
know who
I
you
don't
are.
have to. I didn't commit a crime.
You're in a private business
So?
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Past
2
the hours of
o'clock in the
closing.
morning does not matter.
Past the hours of
I'm
closing.
over 18.
That's
Past the
fine.
hours of closing. This
Past
is
the
private
hours of
business.
closing.
Officer Crawford searches for Mr. Clem's property, despite Mr. Clem's repeated objections related to it. This might also violate the Fourth Amendment rights of Mr. Clem's. For those who don't know, the Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures from law enforcement. Watch how the interactions end.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. The garage is open. You're inside. The business has been closed, I'm assuming, since about 5, 6 o'clock.
So what does that tell you? The garage
That
is
it
open.
could possibly be burglarized. Yeah, you could be in here doing something you're not supposed to. That
Because
you may not
burglarized-
have permission to
Why
be
would I
in
leave
there.
that open
Hold on,
if I was
hold on.
burglarizing something?
Hold on, I don't know that. But what I can do is now, I can confirm that this person, this vehicle was inside of this business, and if the owner calls in tomorrow and says, this person was in here and you didn't have permission to be, then I know who I can come and talk to first. You understand?
Yeah,
Do you have
but
any
you're still
questions
violating
about
my
that?
rights.
It's not
I
your
don't
rights.
have to tell you that.
Well, you do.
No, I really don't.
You do.
No, I
And we can make it a bigger deal
I
than
could
it
have
needs
just
to be.
not answered the door.
You could have, and then I would have went in underneath there.
Then you would have broke into a business.
That's not breaking in. I'm the police. I'm in charge to make sure
You don't
the
have
crime-
rights. I told you you could not come in here.
Yep, and
You don't have rights to come in here.
Well, you're not identifying yourself. A business has been
I don't
closed
have
for
to.
hours.
I don't have to.
Like I said, I'm not.
I
gonna
don't have to
explain
help
it
you
again.
in your investigation, dude. So you can go into anybody's house. If anybody's house has
This is not a
ground
house,
floor-
sir.
Dude,
This
it's
is
a private it's a
business.
private property. No, it's a private property.
business.
Does it matter?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
private property. You
You're
can leave
in-
now. You can leave.
Like I said,
You can leave.
Did I explain my point?
No.
You have any questions about it?
Yeah, thanks for violating my rights.
It's not violating your rights.
Well, I don't have to let you in.
Yep.
So, and I don't have
you
to
don't
tell you
have
my
to
name.
let me in.
I don't have to
I
tell
don't
you my
need your
name
permission
either.
to let me in.
I don't have to tell you my name
You
either.
refuse to identify
I don't
yourself.
have to help you with your
You refuse to identify yourself in a business that's been
Okay.
closed after
You can
hours.
shut
You have
that
any
down.
questions
You can
about
shut
that?
that down.
I'll be contacting the owner. Make sure you have permission
Great.
in the morning. Okay?
I'll talk.
Have a good night.
Have fun.
The officers left the scene after discovering nothing illegal. The officers also confirmed Mr. Clem's presence from his brother, and he said that Mr. Clems was allowed to be there. Mr. Clems later filed a formal complaint against both the officers. If you think this was the maximum cops can be humiliated on camera, then probably you aren't aware of this next case.
But if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
No, you're not free to stay.
Yes, I am.
Because you're
is this a public street?
You're suspicious in this area.
Okay.
This is Officer Gallo from the Blount County Sheriff's Office. On June 4th, 2021, an individual parked his car on the side of the road somewhere in East Tennessee while playing a GPS-based game. Officer Gallo approached him and asked the reason for his stay inside the idle car. He explained to him that he was playing a game. The individual requested Officer Gallo to film this interaction from his body camera. Officer Gallo mentioned that he did not have his body cam on him, so instead, the individual started to record the interaction. Observe what Officer Gallo is about to do.
Careful. We've had thefts in the community, okay? And you don't live here.
Do you have a
I do
reasonable
not-
suspicion?
The reasonable suspicion is that the possibility that you could be a thief in this area.
I have explained to you what I'm doing.
I want to know who I'm dealing with. You could be an axe murderer. Okay?
So could you?
Would yeah. No, not in my uniform.
Yes,
I'm
you
at
could.
work. No.
No. There have been plenty of cases where officers have broken the law.
Okay.
Let's not pretend. Nobody is perfect.
I'm not breaking the law. I'm asking you for your so you can show me your identity, and I can walk away from here and give you your identification right back to you, and we'll be done.
Are you issuing me a
Not right
civil
this second.
citation?
No, not this second.
Am I being detained, or am I free
You're
to
not
go?
being tamed. You can leave if you want to. Yes.
Okay, thank you. But if I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
No, you're not free to stay.
Yes, I am.
Because you're
is this a public street?
You're suspicious in this area.
Okay.
Officer Gallo expresses that he wants to ID the individual just in case any illegal activity occurs within the town. The individual continues to deny providing his identification, while Officer Gallo also maintains a stance that he is required to ID himself. However, under the Fifth Amendment, the individual might be well within his rights to deny to identify himself. Watch how the encounter ends.
I don't know if you're getting ready to go in this lady's house and steal anything.
You have approached
or this lady's
me.
house or anything.
You have approached me.
You want to leave?
You have approached me.
You got one or two options. You can leave.
You have approached me, and I have explained what I am doing. I am playing a game on my phone. So
That's
you think
just
I'm a
your
liar?
Excuse.
So I'm a liar then.
Let me tell you this, okay? You're saying I deal with 90% of the worst people. 90% of the time, 10% worse people, okay?
Yes, yeah, I understand. Your sense of trust is gone completely.
No, it's not there.
But I'm asking you to obey the law. I'm asking you to obey the law.
I am obeying the law.
No, you are not. You do not have a reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Yes, I do.
What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I am about to commit, have committed, or will commit a crime?
You are in an area.
What is your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed, will commit, or about to commit a crime? No, sir, I'm not.
Stay there. All right, boss. Now you're in violation of traffic law. On top of being in a neighborhood where you don't live. You live on Ridge Street, right?
Which traffic law am I in violation of, sir?
You're in violation of registration right now.
How so?
Because this is on a white minivan and the tag comes back to a green car.
Well, I can't. That's what we were issued. But if I'm in violation, please issue me a citation.
Let me see your registration, proof of insurance, and ID.
Can I get in my thing?
Yep, go ahead.
No, you can come around.
You show that I only have my video from my vehicle. He's not gonna roll it down. He's wanting to argue the point about everything. He sits here in front of
No, I just want you to obey the law.
It has nothing to do with obeying the law.
Yes, it does.
The law
I'm
has
on
to
a
do
public
with-
street.
Yeah, you're on a public street, but you don't live here.
So
you just
what?
sitting in front of somebody's house. I don't know if you're getting ready to take something out of this lady's
And
house.
I don't know
or
if
if you
you're getting
just
ready to
rode her
shoot me,
into it.
which is why I put the video camera on.
If you feel like that, then, oh well, so be it. Thank you. Sit tight a second, sir. Sir? Your insurance is expired. It says 5/23/2021. At least this card is.
Let me find the correct insurance then.
Okay. If you get it, just hold it out the window and one of these deputies will get it from you. Car.
Yes, sir.
Get your registration back.
Thank you.
All I want to do is make sure you
I understand that,
okay.
But what does my ID have to do with making sure the area is safe?
Okay.
Is the area any more safer now that you've identified me?
Yes. And I'm going to tell you how.
Okay.
The explanation that I'm fixing to give you is the reason why I do what I do. Okay, this area, now that I have your ID, the area, if something does happen, something could happen, there's a possibility of a already known suspect now that was in the area prior to anything happening. So if something happens tonight or the next day or something like that, who's the strange people in the area? That would be you, okay? We will come and talk to you. We will commit a
Well, that's fine. Why don't you come and talk to me when you have a suspicion of an actual crime?
Sir,
Sitting on the side of the road is not suspicion of a crime.
Yes,
This is a road. What crime is sitting on a public road?
Do you know anybody in this subdivision?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay. Why aren't you sitting in front of their house?
Because I already sat in front of their house. I explained to you this is a GPS game. You understand GPS, I know.
I understand GPS, and I understand people doing all these games. But if you want to be hard with me as far as...
I'm not trying to be hard. I want you to obey the law.
I am doing the law.
No, you as a corporal...
Is my duty.
Bull. As a corporal,
I'm glad you know my job better than I do.
I don't know your job better than you do, but I do know the statute for identify. I was not committing a...
The statute for identifying yourself is anybody over the age of 18 has to have a document in their possession of who they are at all times.
But I don't have to give it to you.
When you are asked and requested by a officer, you do have
unless you are issuing me a civil or a criminal citation,
anything,
then this is Nazi Germany.
I can ask for your identification at any given time.
Sure, you can ask for it, but I'm not legally required to give it to you.
I'm happy you feel that way. Have a good afternoon, sir.
Thank you. You
Please
too.
move on.
If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay.
I'm going to ask you to leave this
Are you
area,
asking?
please.
Are you asking me or ordering me?
I'm asking you to leave the
Are
area.
you asking me or ordering me?
I'm asking you to leave the
If
area.
you are ordering me, I will leave. If you are asking me, I would stay. I'd like to stay.
order you? I'm ordering you to leave the area.
Thank you very much. I will certainly leave. Please wipe y'all's fingerprints off the back of my car.
After Officer Gallo asked him to leave, the individual agreed and left the scene in his car. It remains uncertain whether the driver of the vehicle plans to pursue any legal action against Officer Gallo. If you think this was the last cop who got humiliated on camera, then probably you haven't watched this next scene.
Slowing down, there was a bunch of things in the road. I didn't want him to get in.
Yeah, I just saw ya.
Oh, man.
This is Officer Daniel Waters of the Brunswick Police Department. On May 22, 2021, Officer Waters was patrolling in his cop cruiser behind an individual named Alexander Kopiak on State Route 303 in Brunswick, Ohio. Mr. Kopiak slammed the brake when he saw some geese crossing the road. Watch what Officer Waters does after Mr. Kopiak slams his brakes in the middle of the road.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I was slowing down. There was a bunch of things in the road. I didn't want him to get in.
Yeah, I just saw ya.
Oh, man.
All right. Looks like I hit your tire.
You guys all good?
Yeah.
We're good. Thanks, man.
Looks like I hit your tire with my bumper.
Think
All
so.
right. All right, let's pull off and
Pulling in the parking lot?
yeah, let's check everything out. Thanks, sir.
Officer Waters failed to stop his cop cruiser efficiently behind and bumped into Mr. Kopiak's car. Officer Waters then asks Mr. Kopiak to pull over in a nearby parking lot to carry on with the proceedings of the stop. Observe how the interaction unravels.
All right. You are okay though?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good.
I'll be damned, man.
These things on here are awesome.
No.
I think it was a combination. Let me call my sergeant real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So, he was stopped in traffic because there were some geese. I was checking something on my MBT, which I know we're not supposed to, and looked up. He was braking. I hit my brakes and rear-ended him. He's not injured. The damage looks to be to the mounting bracket on his tire, but the door seems like it's okay. We're not sure. I took some pictures.
Okay.
And then up here, moved the push bar and dented the hood.
We got his info.
Yep.
Officer Waters admitted that he crashed into Officer Kopiak's car because he was attentive toward his MDT. An MDT is a computer attached to the cop car to communicate with the dispatch. Watch how the interaction ends.
I just called in to you. I didn't call it out as a code 2 because I wasn't sure how to call it out.
You got your driver's license, partner?
What was insurance info?
Insurance information, driver's license I got.
Are you the registered owner?
Yes.
Okay. You good to go? You got any questions before you take off?
No, I don't think so.
All right, man. If you're good, sorry. I'll slap him around later.
Thanks
on
for
your behalf, but
thanks for being on scene so quick. I appreciate it.
yeah, well, I would have been here quicker, but we had roll call already at 6 o'clock.
Oh no, I'm just messing.
Yeah, but there's nothing else you need, man. You're all set. You a Navy guy?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate your service.
Thank you. Hey, you as well.
Thank you. Well, here's your punishment. You get to go to the OH1.
Well, probably deserve more than that, but.
Well, you probably think it. So. Geese. and their babies. When I was coming here, one family of geese, second family of geese, third family. Person in front of me was slowing down.
Before I get out of here, can you just make sure all my brake lights work? I'm gonna step on the brakes real quick. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, we don't want to get you a ticket for that.
I'd feel real bad about it.
Yeah, add insult to injury. Yeah, you're good.
All right, thank you.
Hey, try your turn signals too. That's, All right, we'll go start working on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
After completing the legal procedure, Mr. Kopiak was allowed to leave. Officer Waters was cited with the violation of Brunswick City Ordinance that resulted in him paying a $190 fine. It's astonishing to see cops getting humiliated on camera. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. Goodbye!